Hello Fluffy Tails and welcome back to Hands of Fate. Let's delve into the dungeons of cards again, shall we?
The more you play, the more I wonder.
About what? That's all you had to say? Alright, what's the scepter? Oh, there's a spider. Yay. I love spiders. A Jack of Scales. Oh, we're fighting against lizards now? Alright. Curses, heavy arrows. In combat, projectiles travel at half their usual speed but inflict twice the damage. Okay. Mana drain. Cooldown times for weapons and artifacts are doubled. Ew. Yuck. What's the lore? Their 10 magical abilities make these lizard men feared by all, even their own kind.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
I will think so, yes. If we can get rid of the sword. I'll leave the shield in just for good measure. Everything is fine here. No, I want to know what that is. Card is new. Okay, well, we'll take it with us then. Always take new things with you. Great Helm of Reinforcement. Sounds good. Mage's Mask and Mage's Gloves. That should do it for this part. And we will shell out the local peasant, the Crucible, and Bended Attack because we can. Oh, we can get rid. Conda Fiction. We can get rid of goblins now. Shall we get rid of goblins? We shall get rid of goblins. And what will we take with us? The hero's remains. Stranger in the shadows. The apprentice. Noble trader. Lost in the desert. Alone. Battle of Brooktop. Asleep at the inn. A wife's fury. Okay, and we can take one more with us. What shall it be? What shall it be, Fluffy Tails? I say we take the Dead King's Hall with us. I'm sorry for scratching my nose, but goddamn allergies.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
So we weren't playing for real up until now? Okay. Bring it.
Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
Yeah, seems like I'm a good player. River.
Win this and claim my token.
Your path is blocked by a river. Water is clear but fast flowing. Attempt to cross. We need a huge success to get the token.
Choose from these options.
Freeze. Light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side, cold and wet, but unharmed. I want that token. Give me that. The maiden! One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the forest folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Supplies, girl, supplies! This bread will sustain you for many days. 5 food.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. Thank you, fair maiden. Mr. Lionel. You have to tell me if it annoys you that I read every card every time, but I love doing the voices, so... Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness.
My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding rod of my own creation.
He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. Yeah, ask him what he needs. The goblin immediately begins to wander around your person, prodding and poking at your weapons and apparel before making a sudden grab at something. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand.
Aha! I know what you need!
Mr. Lionel brandishes his staff and smacks you on the head. When you come to, you find yourself in a place you don't recognize, with your blanket tucked comfortably around you. What? That was new. Didn't have that one before. Cool. I like how it changes every time. Next step of your journey takes you from a cave out to the feet of an imposing forest. Exit the cave. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure. Very good.
I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing until it sails.
True. Yeah, let's take this card. Traveling healer. The Shady Grove, blah blah blah. I don't read that because it's always the same, but we don't need something and we don't have any goals, so pass it by. You continue in the journey, yes. I want to go there. Calling the Red Man.
He's not your duke, remember. He can only ask, not order.
All the lands in the kingdom are being overrun with Redmond. Merchants in my land are attacked on the road, as are any travelers such as yourself. My guards are needed here with me, but I have had just 50 gold. I would hire a mercenary army to find their nests and cull their numbers. I understand that contributing to the common good may be unfamiliar to your soul, but I urge you to return immediately if you change your mind. I will when you don't appear. Well, I have to hitch a ride
A horse
already.
is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
I could probably just hit my arm on the table. That hurts. Ow. That would be 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. That would be 8 foot to get to the end and back again. I think we hitch a ride. Would have needed to go down there.
What brings you to play the game?
Thor.
Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
You always say that. Come on. Get a new line, buddy. Traveling mage, I can use that. Shady Grove, blah 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 blah. Pass it by. Yes. Goodbye, mage. Charity.
Ah, the wandering mendicant. Will humanity ever move beyond poverty, religion, and charity?
You encounter a priest wandering along the road. He begs for food to feed the orphans. The
gods show favor to those who help the less fortunate.
Give food to the priest.
A worthy decision, the priest exclaims. How many young ones will see another summer due your generosity?
Let's try 5. The priest humbly accepts your provisions.
Let me see if I have anything in my sack with which to reward such generosity.
Great.
Ah!
The priest exclaims and draws out a tarnished old ring.
I'll have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessing.
A blessing. And a toxic blood.
Useful.
Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker.
Here, take it.
Thank you.
This tale begins, and then proceeds relentlessly. With each step, you will discover a new card and a deeper mystery.
Hey, wait! Where's my ring? That man's gorge.
It's enough to put you off crossing at bridges like this. Surely there's an alternative that would leave you less exposed and vulnerable.
While crossing the ancient rope bridges of that man's gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush! It's a trap! 2 scales, alright. Whoa, they are tough bastards. Holy hell, they are tough. Whoa. Ouchers. Recover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 2 game cards. I would love food.
Thank you.
Asleep at the inn.
What sort of scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's belongings?
While sleeping at an inn, you jolt awake to find a bandit rifling through your belongings. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The bandit laughs, clearly drunk.
Easy there, princess. Spare an apple, would you? There's a good lad.
He stands unsteadily, clutching a stolen apple and some coins. You grab his arm in protest and earn a punch to the face.
Looks like Nancy here wants to fight.
The bandit laughs again, spits at your feet and turns to leave. With one practiced swing you execute him. A surprised gasp is the last sound he makes. Suddenly, the room fills with the bandit's lackeys. 3 of dust, 2 of the... wow, 5 of dust, alright. So I asked myself, what was the right choice there? To let him go? We'll see if we got the token. Worst that could happen is that we don't get the token. Ouch! Projectiles really hurt this time. But we did it. Alright. Good for starters. Thieves dealt with. You accidentally wipe your brow with his hand slick with the blood that has run down your weapon. You turn, hoping to find a wash basin, and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Its eyes, so familiar, so real, compared to its shifting body, look at you in fear. You took their lives so easily. Are you already lost? Remember who you are, who you were. I've lingered too long in this place. It trains so. Do not forget me. You blink and the ghost is gone. Those eyes, gone. Should have let him go then. Alright. So, Fluffy Tails, we have 25 gold. Wait. I can't. Ah, come on. Just wasted our food for that. Diamond's gorge
We
again.
begin to see the nature of the questions we will ask. Do we
Let's-
look to the past or to the future? Is your decision predetermined or made in the moment?
Oh, because that was Diamond's gorge and now that. Ah, God. Alright, you know it already. So I don't think I have to read it. But I will run out of food this time. Horribly, I fear. But we will see. We will see. I only hope that it does not happen. Because I surely would like to move on in this episode, but it's the worst that can happen. But maybe we have luck in drawing the cards and get something foody again. 15 gold isn't food.
A little food. Not a great change, but enough to switch the odds a little.
Not really, because I have to go back with that. So I'm at
Our hero
Plus
needs
minus 10.
sustenance badly.
noble trader.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
A nobleman passes you on the road in the town of Now it's Steigal? Steigal. Alright. But casts little more than a glance at you. What? Continue forward. You must first descend down a ladder and into the unknown. Go down the ladder. You embark upon the next leg. Right, I
Did you
only...
expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Yeah. I can take one card. Devil's Carnival.
Frivolity is not my forte.
One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazement, seeming almost dazed. There is something about the place that dulls your senses, and, for a while, you forget your quest, forget even the path that brought you to this place. We need a huge success. Let's take the fourth one.
Yeah!
Cheers and gasps draw you to a large tent. Inside you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costumed artists. Once more. Second. Yeah! Along the back of the large tent you discover a row of cages. Strange creatures look at you mournfully through the bars. You stop at the side of a beast with the body of a lion and the head of a man.
Please help me, the beast exclaims. I was born a man, but then I came here. They did this to me.
You open the cage and the beast jumps out saying,
Bless you, stranger. I may live but my days as an animal, but at least I won't have to perform for these devils.
Draw one blessing card. Retribution whenever the player is...
that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
Whenever the player is struck by a ranged attack, there is a chance the attacker will be stunned for 3 seconds. Wow, nice. The man-beast turns and flees between the other cages, swiping at them in fury as he passes. Various other cages break open, releasing a number of unusual-looking beasts that fly away. The card's token is now yours. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowds behind you. The day is just dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town, long ago abandoned. And now I can move on, because I don't have any food, or do I take damage?
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
Low.
Usury, the root of all troubles.
In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I will repay you one day, with interest. Give him 10 gold, of course, why not? The shopkeeper gratefully accepts your gold, saying, You won't regret this! Card's token is now yours. Gold payback. After
Very
10 steps.
nice indeed.
After 10 steps, okay. Let's see if I'll live long enough. Move up. Redman hunting.
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
Stumble upon a Redman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself.
I bet you're thrilled to see Jack again.
Nope. Not at all. Skip. Probably going to die here. Yep, I'm going to die here. Holy hell, that never happened, okay. Death. Blood stains the ground beneath your corpse.
And so the game takes another life. Do not worry, though. You may try again.
Oh, I get the tokens
I too would
anyway.
rather die than face the Jack of Scales.
I like that I get the tokens anyway. For donating food to the orphans to receive. Ring of Poverty. Charity 2. Alright. For freeing a victim of the Devil's Carnival, you receive Giant Eagle. For loaning gold to a merchant, you receive Marketplace. Well, Fluffy Taste, that was shorter than expected. But I think it will make an episode because, yeah, I died. Can happen, right? I can blast through the game and never face death. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I'll leave you to it. And as always, have a big old goodbye. Bye.